I'm Bill Landis with the Northeast Ohio Media Group, and I'm joined by the Central Catholic Ironman football team. To my left, we have Coach John-Lundy, receiver Brandon Brown, and quarterback Desmond-Lundy. Coach, last year you guys were 8-2 in the regular season. You reached the playoffs. You lose to Chagrin Falls in the first round of the playoffs. Talk to me about what the mood has been like among the team the last few months getting ready for this season.
Well, the mood since the Chagrin loss is where, we were excited to make the playoffs, first time in 30 years, and then the mood was back to work. And trying to make a run to the championship this year. We got a lot of people coming back, and they're really hungry. Like I said, from the day after the Chagrin game, we met, and we said that our goal now is to go all the way with it.
Brandon, getting to the playoffs last season, obviously a great accomplishment for you guys. And I know you lost and you would have liked the outcome to be different, but can you look back at it now as a great accomplishment and something to build off of moving into the future?
Yeah, because, we got there and we didn't really know the atmosphere of it because players before us didn't get to experience it and the seniors didn't get to experience it, so nobody knew what the atmosphere would be like. Mm-hmm. So when we got there, we was like, okay, now we know. Now this year is like, we've been there, we've done that. Now we have to make another step into history and making it to the state championship.
Desmond, do you notice, is there a difference with this team at this time as compared to last year at this time?
Yeah, it's a quite a little bit difference because it's more hard work. Because after the playoffs, we were kind of down or whatever, and the team that we had before was kind of, a little bit off track. But now, we doing better now, because we've been working hard since then, and now we've been working really hard so we can get back to the playoffs again.
Mm-hmm. Coach, obviously some low numbers at Central Catholic on the roster. You guys don't have, when you look at the teams you're playing against, you almost always have fewer players. Talk a bit how you work with that, the challenges it presents, and maybe even some advantages it gives you guys.
Well, the thing that we tell our guys is the name that we wear on our helmet and our jersey. We have to play Ironman football, and that's what we call it. Our guys go both ways, but we don't use it in part of our motto is we don't use any excuses. And like I said, and I think that makes us stronger. We know we need to train harder because we know we have to go both ways.
Brandon, a lot of talented athletes, a lot of playmakers on this Central Catholic football team. Tell me a little bit about that, what you think you guys can accomplish from an athleticism standpoint.
We have a lot of athletes, We have our big time, we have our running back coming back, we have our receiving core coming back, we have our defense, most of our defense, and our athletics are, people look down into us by size, mm-hmm. but we have speed. So,
Desmond, as the quarterback, and I know you go both ways like most of the guys on the team do, but as the quarterback, when you look at the athletes you're going to have around you this season, what do you think the ceiling is for this offense?
I think it's pretty good. We got our star players coming back. Last year we were young, and we got our star players coming back, so I think it'll be a success.
Coach, for those who haven't seen Central Catholic play football, what can we expect on both sides of the ball? What do you like to do offensively? What do you like to do defensively?
Well, like Brandon was saying, a lot of people see our size and and think that we were small. But like I said, we train, we've hit the weight room, and we're fast. And and the big thing about we changed the atmosphere and the feelings around the school in the last couple of years to where we don't back down from anybody, and we take on all comers from even though we're Division IV. Just like I said, even with the way we're setting up our scrimmages and everything, we want to be the best, and to be the best, you have to play the best.
Brandon, you guys are in the North Coast League, obviously a very competitive league. Just tell me what it's like week in and week out playing against some of the talent you're going to see.
The talent is good. Certain teams have that one player that you really have to watch, that must-watch player, mm-hmm. and you build your defense around that one player. It's different because you have to realize who that player is before you play them, mm-hmm. and you have to stop that player. And once you stop them, that's mostly stopping their offense or stopping their defense, or beating their special teams.
Desmond, every game is important, obviously, with only 10 games to play. But is there one game, as you look at this season, that you guys have circled as that's the game I can't wait for it to come?
I have to say we were looking for Benny, but they circled us off their schedule. So now we just want to see him in the playoffs. But other than that, no, we didn't circle anybody.
Okay, and Coach, we'll end on this. You're trying to reestablish a program here and get some momentum behind it. Have you noticed the change with the playoff berth last year in the attention the program is getting? Is there more of an excitement around the football program heading into this season?
Definitely. And like I told the kids, if once you kick in the door, then it becomes a way of life. And then nothing else would be acceptable but to make it. And like I said, we've been in the weight room from February, getting ready to try to make another run here. And we know the competition is going to be tough. We're not going to surprise anybody, and we're going to be ready.
All right, well, we look forward to another exciting season of football from the Central Catholic Ironmen. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. Be sure to keep it tuned in to cleveland.com throughout the 2014 football season.